Okay, so as you know, Cleveland is home to people of about 117 different ethnic groups. And one of the things that makes it such a cool city with that diversity is having authentic and traditional food. And we're in one of the most authentic and traditional places in town, talking with Lydia Tremp of course, Rudy Strudel, Rudy Strudel's Bakery. Hi, Lydia.
Guys, how are you?
I see you've got millions of boxes of for punchki getting ready here.
This is just the beginning.
Just the beginning. Yeah, tis the season. Okay, Lydia, tell us about Rudy's. You got a big anniversary here. First, tell us how it started and how you got involved in all that good stuff.
Such an incredible story, and so privileged and humbled to be a steward of beautiful Rudy's. Rudy and Ann Veloslavic, immigrants from Hungary, bought Rudy, or started Rudy's. They didn't purchase. They started this beautiful enigma, Rudy Strudel Bakery, in 1948, over on 48th and Store. And they had the bakery. They had two daughters, Anita and Jeannie, who are still dear friends. And talk all the time. And when Rudy passed away, and everybody who knows Rudy's from yesteryear knows it was all about strudel and penny candy. Everybody loved the penny candy.
Wow.
And Mr. Rudy played the violin, and it was just a beautiful, started as a beautiful family story. And Rudy passed away in 1978, and in 1979, my mother, who immigrated from Poland, and then my father, who had immigrated from Ukraine, purchased Rudy Strudel Bakery. I was a little bit less. It wasn't even a year old.
You know, it's such a great story, and that's Cleveland. You have a Hungarian there. You know, all this Eastern European stuff. So you kolachki and petites and all that stuff. Now you probably grew up with, like I did. And then you have the Polish roots and Ukrainian. We're right here in Polish and Ukrainian village here in
Yes.
Parma. I mean, and you can see as you come in all the support for Ukraine. I mean, it's
Without a doubt.
a terrible time, and you're a great supporter of that and helping the community, and we know all about that. So Rudy's is traditional. Do you stick with the foods of one of those countries, or is it a mix, or what do you?
You know, we've got, you guys all know, the strudel, but kolachki, my mom's special recipe dough. She was a culinarian in Poland, and of course, apparently, obviously brought that here and flourished with that. It's her secret recipe on the dough. But kolachki are kifli in Hungarian.
Okay.
So, there's always our petitsa is nut roll, or, however we, they move over around our borders a little bit. Same with punchki, and Ukrainian is pampushki. So, Ukrainian and Polish obviously carrying on Hungarian traditions, but I like to say we're Eastern European.
Right. And that's, to a lot of people, you said some words there that are not familiar to them, and we see these boxes. It would be a weird spelling. You wouldn't necessarily, if you didn't know Eastern European, some of that, or grow up with it, you would think that's like Paksikai or something.
Thank you so much for bringing this up, because every year I have to come out with a box of, most people are reading this as paczki, but in Polish, this makes the A and O. This is not in English, my friends. This is in Polish. So it's pączki, which means packages.
All right.